Game 5, to say the least. Herons versus Inferno, and Herons did win. It might have been a little bit agonizing, especially for you Inferno fans, but for everyone who loves the Herons, Rex and Co., they did a fantastic job. And, they might want to clean up on some stuff, but I mean, hey, a win's a win at the end of the day. But enough about the past game. Now let's talk about this upcoming game, of which we have Eagles versus the Storm. And with me talking about this one is Zeo, who has an absolutely lovely profile picture, no lies. So how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, dude, so much better now that I get to hear that soft and soothing voice, honestly. It was
Let's
a
go.
great voice for it.
Got the ASMR voice.
But, I know that you're on the Ducks. It's been an up and down season for you, to say the least. But have you played the Eagles or the Storm yet? And which one are you feeling like has kind of the edge on this one?
I've played the Eagles twice. Once with my full roster and another time with a scrap together roster. With the full roster, we swept them. With the scrap together roster, we got swept. But from past experiences from other leagues, I know that Lottie is definitely a solid guy. I know he got chosen with the second pick, I want to say.
I think that was last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, could have sworn I saw him last season.
And Taylor, I know from that same league, he's always been pretty solid. Teddy, he's been in RLPC for a really long time. Glad to see he's back around. And same goes for Taki. He's been in here for a long time. I'm pretty sure with the Storm the whole time too. So I look forward to seeing them play. I think the Storm have a slight edge because Lottie and Taki are on like an actual team together. So I look forward to seeing the chemistry there. As far as Eagles, they're pretty much like a one-man show. T-Cause has been carrying their team. He does some crazy stuff.
All right. Well, I mean, definitely with that hype up, I'm definitely going to be looking at him. But I do actually want to talk about the Storm just a little bit because, I mean, I'm looking at it and I see that series played, the Eagles have, they're starting three. Kata's the only one who hasn't played any of them. But for the Storm, it is all over the place. We have 1 for Taylor, 5 for Lottie, 3 for Teddy, and 2 for Taki. So what's going on with that? Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything consistent. Are they, just not available, or like what's happening with that one?
I will say Taylor just got traded from the Lions, and I think he only ever played one game with them. But as far as the other group, I think that they sub up Matt Roche from their 3A team quite a bit. But I think they're like a 4-man roster for the most part. They're like seamless with each other, and it's paying off because they're 7-2.
I mean, that's fair, but why do you think that they're subbing up Matt Roche, and like who is it for exactly, or is it just?
I think it might be for Taki. I don't remember correctly, but Matt Roche and Lottie also happened to team outside of RLPC. I'm pretty sure. Last time I played them in a tournament.
Just trying to keep that chemistry and just keep it like
yeah,
as
I
a team.
suppose.
Okay, that's fair. That's going to be really interesting. But now looking at the Eagles a little bit, I mean, you were saying that Tech Oz is a one-man band so far. I mean, we've seen Bubbly, Reaper, and Pancake. We've seen them before in this league for at least one season. I'm pretty sure that we've seen them for longer than that, but my memory only goes back as last season because I'm barred and my mind is gone because I'm an old man. But Tekaz, he's the 2100 in this team. He is, been doing absolute work for them. And what do you feel like he's contributing to them? Is he a mechanical player, just kind of a team player? Like what is his give to the Eagles that makes them such a quality team?
Is pure mechanics. He's what I like to describe as a monkey on the field. he will beat you at every ball if he wants to. He just drives circles around the other team.
Dang, that is...
Oof. Bubbly and Pancake, they just work as they're just like their own team out there. Because T-Cause is distracting everybody, and then those two come in. And it's been working good.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Andy last season, especially Rip Andy and RLPC, but good luck in RLCS. Wish him the best. Do you feel like it's that same kind of vibe where he just has absolutely insane mechanics? Because I mean, I casted him a couple of times, and I mean, I think I can name 3 times off the top of my head where he had me absolutely just like I lost for words. I'm just like, how does this even work? Is that the same
Um,
feel, or is it something different?
I'd say it's slightly different. I think T-Cause plays more like a ones player versus Andy. I think T-Cause likes to stay on the ground, and Andy always would take it up into the air and air dribble it across to
Hmm,
everybody.
that's fair. So looking, sorry, I'm a little all over the place, no lie. But looking back at the Storm, their highest is a 1940, and obviously Tech Oz is 2100. Like we were saying, do you feel like that 200 MMR difference is gonna do a lot to dissuade the Storm from taking this game, or like, do you feel that they have a really good, solid team chemistry that's gonna enable them to take this dub?
I think the Storm are gonna have a slight hand in it just because they're more of a well-rounded versus the Eagles being more top-heavy. I think the third man being better with the Storm is gonna pay off.
Yeah, so just talk with me because I mean, you are major, you are top of RLPC, you're absolutely nuts, and I wish I had half the skill you had, in which case I would actually probably be A because you're nuts. But how do you feel? Just kind of like that one man show with 2 supporting versus that 3 all around. How do you feel like that really plays into the aspect of the game? And I mean, obviously, you're saying that Storm, at least in this case, have that advantage. But do you ever feel like it is appropriate to go for that one central player and just 2 supporters?
I think when you have players like Saucy or Andy on your team, I think you should definitely go with the top-heavy approach because they're just so good at the video game.
Mm-hmm.
But when your top player isn't like way up there in Rocket League, I don't think it's as appropriate to go top heavy. I think then you're just better off going for an all around team so you're all solid.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I totally get that. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how that dynamic is going to work out for this one. For the Eagles, I think that Bubbly, if I do recall from last time, I feel like Pancake was kind of more that third man and Bubbly was a bit more aggressive. So I'm interested to see if he's going to work with Tech Oz up top and just, kind of see how that happens. But I do want to take one quick look. Let me find where my buttons are. Not my buttons. That's the wrong word. Just, sorry. Bear with me a moment. Still trying to figure out the sheets because I'm not always the best with it. But currently, the Sharks and the Whitecaps are top of the league with 8-2 for both teams. Storm 7-2, Eagles 7-2. So whoever takes this one is actually going to be tied with the top 2. But looking at the league in general, who do you feel like has that edge in that playoff? In the playoff run, like what team do you see is going all the way, taking it all?
Whitecaps by a mile, especially I think it said they got Bacon on the spreadsheet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they
I
got
think it
Bacon.
just
Bacon
traded.
used to be in B plus. So rank A Saucy plus B plus Bacon. I think it's an unstoppable duo. I I don't see any other team coming close to them.
So I'll be 100% honest, and I'm not trying to be toxic, and I apologize. But what does B rank mean? I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so it's 6 mans.
Okay.
Basically, so most people in majors would just be rank B.
Hmm.
B plus is right above B, so you're just slightly better, or it's more than slightly actually. But then there's rank A after that. That's where your like bubble players are in Rocket League, and then
Okay.
there's X, S, and then Pro.
Jeez.
Yeah, they've
All
been
right.
stacking up the
Whitecaps. My
ranks.
word. So, in all honesty, do you feel like that is a fair trade? Not about
Um,
taking a round 2 and a round 3 pick in 2 separate seasons for a B plus player. Do you feel like that is? Do you feel like it's fair? Do you think that?
I think it. I don't think it is. I think you have to trade like a first round pick for it to be fair.
Nah, I mean, we are at majors, so I totally understand that. And I mean, we are criticizing, people a little bit because, we're analyzing. So that's all we're doing. We're figuring out, nothing to say against the GM. I'm sure he has his reasons, but I mean, just, in your opinion, and honestly mine, like definitely at least one first round pick. Like I'd probably say a first round and a third round. I think that'd be fair, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But looking at this game in of itself, you said the Storm are probably going to take it because you like that three dynamic rather than just that one central man. What do you think the series score is going to be?
I think we're going to Game 5.
You think we're going to Game 5?
I think it's going to be close. I expect to go the distance.
So obviously you think Tech Oz is going to absolutely pop off because
I think he'll play a part.
He'll play a part.
I'll even say Game 5 OT. 2 minutes and 32 seconds in, Lottie Lettuce scores it.
All right, I want someone to clip that, and if he does it, I'm gonna gift this man a sub. Easy clap. Like honestly, if you call it that well, dude, you deserve all the props in the world.
That'd be great.
So I believe we're just waiting on the Storm to join in, but I think we're actually going to throw it over to Titan and Itachi for the last one of today. But before I do want to ask, can all of you please give a shout out to Hero either in Gen Chat or in Twitch chat or any type of chat? But he's been doing amazing graphics. He's helped us so much, and I mean honestly, for everyone that like puts an effort. And like it's fantastic, and I can't thank you guys enough. Like you guys are all awesome, like even our community. So Zayo, thank you so much for your analytics. But Titan, Itachi, bring us this game, maybe even a Game 5. But take it away.
Yeah, quite the confident prediction there coming out from Zayo. And honestly, Bart, if he gets it right, you better give him more than a gift sub. Come on, what's that? What's that kind of a prize? If he gets it on the dot, I'm expecting like $5 going his way.
Wait, Bard, it'll be okay if you give me and Zayo a sub, because I can speak on Zayo's behalf.
Yo. That's not how this works, man.
I tried, Zayo.
I think it's how it works.
Okay, get out. Out of our office. This is our time to shine. Go. Get out of here. We're gonna kick him out of the studio. If we had our virtual studio. But
wait, I miss you, Zayo.
Oh, they're gone now though. And it's just us. It's you and me.
And now we're about to get into this game.
Yeah, so Zayo says Game 5. I say Game 4. I think Eagles take this 3-1. That's just my prediction though. I think Tech Oz and Pancake, I think those two players together are very, very good from what I've seen of this squad already. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot from the Storm, so I can't judge them. I don't really know what to expect out of them. So that's pretty much my 2 cents on it. But I definitely think the Eagles are an extremely strong team, and they should come out here with some fire in their plays. Hopefully, compared to last series, this should be quite the firecracker of a match. We'll have to see. Is this shot going to find its way onto net, but it will be saved away, and Matt Roshi won't be able to get back to it. Pancake now has the 1v1, looking for the dunk, gets it over, but extra touch means that it won't find its way into the middle of the field, and Tech Oz gets beat to it by Taki. Shot turned away by Bubbly Reaper as this one's going to stay on the backboard. Low boost for Pancake, and Tech Oz has to bail him out as this first minute. Already a few shots on net for both teams, but no goal managing to come out.
Yeah, both teams going back and forth here. I thought that would happen there, sorry. Yeah, both teams just going back and forth. Aside from that opportunity right there, not a lot of...
Ooh.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, aside from that opportunity, not a lot going on as... Yeah, that's... I mean... Whew. Sorry, Teddy, but you can't miss that. You cannot miss that. That is absolutely a touch that needs to happen. So we'll see as the Eagles grab themselves a gifted goal, first goal there for Bubbly Reaper. Grabs them the lead, and a minute and a half into this game, it did look pretty solid for them, playing on defense as well. I think both these teams, though, playing with a bit of a caution, I would say, when approaching the midfield line. I think that's absolutely understandable as both these teams, obviously, they're 7-2. They're at the top of their division. They're looking, to be the front runners here for the majors. And wow, Bubbly Reaper. I mean, you can't get any closer to that going out than that.
Yeah, that's a fortunate Bardowski for Bubbly, but a great pass by Pancake there off the backboard. Caught the defense lacking.
As TechOz puts into the team chat, or into the chat, that his team is in fact carrying him. The exact opposite of what we thought would happen. Which I do appreciate the humor coming out from him, but the Eagles, for sure, I mean, they got themselves a 2-goal lead. 2 passes from Pancake, credited, and 2 shots from Bubbly Reaper that have found their way in, looking for a third. And wow, okay, yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the Storm here.
None of them were...
Yeah, there's no one there.
None of them were back, and none of them thought the play was going to go like that. Bubbly has a hat trick already. Oof.
Yeah.
Storm is...
This is definitely not what I was expecting heading into game 1. Like, I don't know. I was not expecting this early 3-goal lead, especially in the way that, like, a 3-goal lead, like, it's not surprising that one team will come out strong. But I think just the way that these 3 goals have been scored has been the most shocking part of it.
A little awkward. Bubbly peeking. That's what we like to see.
As Teddy unable to find a touch there. 2 more misses, and Matt Roshi. An awkward touch, but we'll finally get it out as Taki does get demoed, and his teammate has to pick it up for him. And so far, 2 minutes into this game, or sorry, 3 minutes into this game, approaching the second minute, or 2 minutes left. Pancake gonna get off the backboard. That's a free double tap, and yeah, this is. Did I say 3-1? Was my prediction? Yeah, this. If this keeps going, this might be a 3-0, and a very swift 3-0.
Yeah, the Storm is just not looking up to the task right now. They need to wake up. Need to let the jitters go, and they need to catch up in this game. Their first objective is to score. As long as they score, it's not terrible.
Taki, though, couldn't find the redirect. Gets demoed. TechOz gonna find the goal. 5-0. Yeah, this is one hell of a shutout.
Eagles are on all cylinders right now. They are soaring above the competition. They are soaring above the Storm, if you will.
They've found their way into the eye of the storm. That doesn't make sense, does it?
So you had to get one too. Teddy?
Yeah. I had to make it a bit more awkward than normal, as Taki can't find a follow-up shot. And yeah, right now, I mean, there's not much to say about it. This is a complete stomp right now for the Eagles, and Pancake tried to find an incredible angle there to make it 6, but if you're the Storm here, as you said, absolutely first priority, find a goal. You need at least something here heading into game 2, because a shutout in game 1 feels terrible as that save doesn't come through. Pancake makes it 6. I don't even know what's happening.
So the Storm just look really weird on defense, and the Eagles, they just look comfortable, having a good time so far. So hopefully the Storm can bounce back. This game's over. Try to score 1 if you can, but throw this game away and just bounce back.
I mean, do they want to score 1 with the score at what it is? Okay. I guess Taki will find a single goal, and now the score is 6-1 with 52 seconds left. And yeah, I mean, the Storm just, I don't know what is up with them, but they do not look like they are, I mean, even prepared or ready to play this match. And I'm nervous.
The Storm woke up a little. Yeah,
well,
see, they're starting to get going. They just got out of bed at 9 p.m. It was a long day that they had. Take a quick little nap.
TechOz misreads that touch on the sidewall and ends up just handing it over to Taki for that free goal. As 6-2 now. No Brazil. That's always nice to avoid that fate. But Bubbly Reaper now looking for a few demos. Pancake gonna keep on the pressure, and despite the fact that the Storm found 2 goals, it's still, you still have to feel like this has absolutely been completely in the control of the Eagles. This air dribble comes through, beats every single person. Tech Oz should be able to get to it, cuts it around the last defender. Yeah.
This, I was gonna say, is if the Storm shut him out from there on out, it'd be okay. But the Eagles score again, so they really just crushed Storm's momentum. If Storm can try to take the momentum going into the next game and come out playing faster, they can win this. Possibly.
I think that's definitely a possibility that they can come out and they can, try and find maybe the first goal, try and get some pressure going. But, I mean, I'm not sure if they can, though, because from what I've seen in this game, they have not shown the ability to do that, even when behind, even when they need to try and make a comeback. It didn't happen at 1-0, it didn't happen at 2-0, or at 3-0, or 4-0, or 5-0.
It happened at 6-0.
They've got their first goal. They got their first goal at 6-0, but even then, they got one goal. The second was handed to them because Tech Oz had a terrible touch, and then they still got scored on again.
Yeah, so maybe they bounce back, maybe they don't. I just...
We'll have to see.
I want them to, because I might have, voted. I voted number 2 in the chat, but the Eagles are looking really comfortable here. I don't expect them to let up.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, also mind you, that was a game where Tech Oz was relatively silent.
Yeah,
that's another thing to keep in mind, is that was mostly Bubbly and Pancake doing the work. So we'll have to see here if the Eagles continue to heat up, if they can continue to keep this pace going, or if the Storm will maybe show something different here. Maybe they'll show some life. We'll have to see. We'll have to hope for their sake that they do, as Pancake does get a demo, but Tech Oz can't find the air dribble in. It's taken away by Taki, who did have the best showing in that last game, as Matt Roshi is going to find the first goal for the Storm.
I said Rochi or whatever. Matt Rochi, bro. Wow. Dude, I watched him go up for that. You destroyed everyone. What a pass by Teddy, too. There's that chemistry.
1 goal lead now. And that's what we said the Storm needed, was that 1 goal lead, was that momentum at the start. It's just a matter of if they can keep it up. As this shot going to be transitioned all the way downfield, and there we go. There's Tech Oz. He has shown up now. He's found the first goal here for the Eagles, and we're all tied up.
Yeah, great first touch by Pancake, and then, Taki just, didn't go for the ball so late, and Tech Oz just had a free net. That's something you can do there. It's dangerous, too.
Not the best touch will come through, and Tech Oz trying to get to it also won't be able to make contact, so... Bubbly actually giving a ton of time. Tech Oz already up. Gonna look for the double tap. No one's there. Tech Oz drops it in. A little bit sketchy there as it went for the bounce and there was a defender in position, but he gets the highlight reel play, gets the double tap, and that is the Eagles up 2-1.
Yeah, Taki almost saved it, so that's just... He could have gotten a better touch, which could have saved it, but then again, that's just a... Tech Oz, man, why'd you do that to him?
It's a hard shot to read for sure. As Tech Oz will find this save. Actually ends up missing that touch, and Bubbly now takes out that one, gets another touch up. There should be a player there, but Taki will just find the touch. As this clear comes through, we are about a minute into this game. It has only been a minute into game 2, already 3 goals. As it looks like we're not going to stop the pace of scoring that we had in the last game. Matt Roshi, a nice drop down. The follow-up shot turned away, though. Storm still have plenty of chances to keep up the pressure, but a good duck comes through. Bubbly, no boost, can't get back around to it. The transition, Teddy! That is an open net. The save comes through from Tech Oz.
Tech Oz joined the fray.
And the Storm are going to be kicking themselves. Teddy's going to be kicking himself that he did not score that, because that was wide open.
Good touch. Yeah, he's going to want that back. That was... was their chance.
I mean, that was it. That was the equalized game. That was 2-2. You could go from there, and now it's still a 1-goal deficit. The Eagles are still in the lead. They can still try and make this work. Tekaz doesn't even need to save it because, again, Teddy just off, finds the right post, can't get it in. Jackie looking for the drop down, can't get it. Tekaz finds the save again. Already has himself a savior medal halfway through this game. And, I mean, surprisingly, it's still only a 2-1 lead here for the Eagles, but the Storm, for as much pressure as they had, for as many shots as they've gotten, haven't been able to find a goal, and this one now, all the way downfield, won't be in for them.
Tekaz? Taki-taki.
Does the shot find its way in? Makes its way to the midfield, but Pancakes will just pick it up. Tekaz off the ceiling, trying to find Bubbly. Will do so, but the shot is wide, and now with 2 minutes left, Teddy trying to push it forward, but the positioning here for the Storm, not what they need. They need to be just a little bit more spread out, a little bit more in position for that pass to come through. Taki can't find that shot. As again, Tekaz just tearing it up on the defensive end right now. If he's not getting those saves, he's just cutting off the shots before they even happen, getting in the way, and making sure that there's no chance that they find their way onto the net.
Matt? Oh, big Teddy. Good clear here. Yeah, this is dangerous. Okay, that's okay. That's okay now. Yeah, the Storm's gonna want a couple of those shots back. For sure.
Yeah, as Teddy can't do too much with this touch, and Pancake's just going to keep control of it. Just going to see what he can do. Just going to try and keep possession, and that's absolutely what the Storm need to do, because they're not going to have many more chances in this game. There's a minute left now to try and find this goal for them, or else they will be going down 2-0. They'll be on match point, and that's never how you want. You know, I mean, they started off this game with the lead. They got the first goal. You then don't want to also lose this game and be on match point. It's just such a hard place to come back mentally as Matt Roshi out of position there.
Yeah, it's a really good pat. Oh.
And then that one just is going to roll its way in. Matt Roshi, I mean, he needed to be positioned better. He cut towards the ball, and it made it so he couldn't find the shot. And then Bubbly Reaper just drops this one in with a little bounce. And that's a feels bad, man, for the Storm. And now the Eagles are 3-1 lead. And I hate to say it, but they are looking... They are making the Storm look bad.
It's not, and even this game, the Storm haven't looked bad. It was just a couple of unfortunate shots on offense. They still have a lot of great pressure, and they've made the Eagles play somewhat awkwardly this game, but it's just been unfortunate results for them. And the Eagles have just capitalized on everything, unfortunately.
Tekaz in the air, gonna wait it out, gets the flip reset. Tekaz denied by the crossbar, and those are the plays that we want to see out of this guy. Those are the types of shots that he can pull out, and absolutely he's being given the space to do so, as it's still a 3-1 lead. That's 5 seconds left on the clock. There's no way for a comeback to happen. Eagles almost a 7-2 victory in game 1, get the 3-1 in game 2 even after conceding that first goal. They're on match point, and this, I mean, I don't know, Storm, they look better, but they need something else here to try and push it over the edge.
I think they should start looking for some demos. Oh, no shot. Tekos has a Falcons decal on. I am a Falcons fan. I'm allowed to say this. The reverse sweep is possible with the Falcons decal on. All I'm saying. We are known for it. That's our signature. I have renewed faith in Storm. They got to come out. They played really well that game. It was just a couple of unfortunate shots. Like, their pressure was so much. They had 10 shots compared to 6. They only had 2 saves. So they had chances to score. They just have to score. But
yeah, Eagles... I mean, I was going to say, is the biggest thing there. Teddy, 2 wide open nets, 2 whiffs. That's a tied up game.
Yeah. And now it's overtime instead of match point for 3 games in a row if you win the next 2 in a row.
Yeah, we'll have to see, as the Eagles, they have looked good. They've had a bit of shakiness here and there, but on the by and large, they have been looking like they're in decent form. And the same can't be said for the Storm, as Matt Roshi is not back, and that's just a simple give and go. Pancake finds the goal from the midfield shot.
Well, a double commit between Taki and Teddy happened there, which allowed for a free shot. So good play recognition from Pancake and probably the Eagles to let everybody know, hey, it's a free shot, man.
Yeah, I meant the give and go from Teddy to Pancake. Obviously, he passed it to the opponents because I'm not going to lie, that was a god-awful touch from Teddy. And I hate to say that, but again, those are the kinds of mistakes that you can't afford to make against the Eagles.
You're there.
You can't afford to make a mistake like that. You can't give away a shot like that, especially when you know your teammate's out of position trying to get back. Unfortunately for Teddy, has been making a few mistakes like that. Bubbly going to turn on this, but Taki does a good job recovering and gets to that touch. First minute of gameplay, first goal over to the Eagles, and that's, you know, they're the team that's up 2-0. They'll take that. They say, yep, okay, give us that. We have a 1-goal lead now, and we're just going to play from here, and we're going to be absolutely comfortable just playing good defense and trying to transition it and get a few extra goals.
Yeah, as we saw there, it looked like the Storm were about to get a clear or about to get a touch, and all of Eagles already started rotating back. 2 actually went to net, and 1 of them played ball, so they took all the boost and left. So they're comfortable, and they're looking to, you know, maybe 1 more goal, but you know, 1 they're not okay with it. We'll see another goal actually. Right here.
Oh, a good save. Matt Roshi manages to get it out, and is going to get bumped away from this one, so he can't try and find a shot, but a good challenge from Teddy. Manages to delay the flip, and did he get a flip reset on this? I'm not sure exactly. I think, no, okay, he just delayed the flip, found the initial challenge, and manages to get a goal for his team here. Tie it up, 3:25 left on the clock. Storm managed to bounce back just a little bit, and I mean, all that came off that amazing save from Matt Roshi. And just to get it out, just clutch right before it finds its way in. And that could have been a 2-0 game very easily with the Eagles in complete control. But now it's all tied up, and the Storm still definitely have some hope here in this series. They have plenty of time to play with. They just need to start finding those opportunities a bit more often, as 2 players missed here, but 3 up for the Eagles. And again, another double commit out of the Eagles. Taki gonna put it on net. Bubbly. It's a decent touch off the backboard. There's this ball gonna find its way down. Taki unable to do much with it, just puts it into the corner, but we'll try and follow it up. Misses the touch, and right now a lot of time being killed. We're now at the halfway point, and
Storm wants that chance back.
Yeah, I mean, they're hunting for a shot, and they might find it. Tekaz unable to get back, and the Eagles just boost starved here. Pancake, I mean, he needs to get a good clear there. He got the 100 boost. He needs to find a banger of a clear, and he doesn't. It just ends up kicking out to Matt Roshi, who finds the shot, and Matt Roshi almost single-handedly keeping his team in this series and getting them the lead in this game.
Well, it seems like all the players on Storm are really warmed up now, because they're all playing a lot better than we saw in the first 2 games already. They're dealing with the pressure of the Eagles a lot better as well, so they're probably calming a lot better as well. So we're gonna possibly see a Storm game here, but then it means they have to deal with the bounce back of the Eagles, which is already difficult enough.
Mind you, the Eagles were in a similar position last game as well. They had the lead, and they did end up conceding it. And it was around this time that happened, around the last minute, that it started to all fall apart for them. And they're just looking to see if they can stop that from happening, as Teddy puts that one off target and puts all of his teammates out of position. But the shot, the follow-up there, just trying to kick it downfield, wasn't on target, and the Eagles unable to find the equalizer. This shot might be on, but it's kicked out to the... I keep saying kicked a lot, you know? I don't know why. I guess I don't know. I guess I like the terminology. It was cleared out to the corner, though, and right
Cars
now...
don't have wheels. They have feet now.
Yeah.
It's Flintstone times. Oh my god, imagine a Flintstone car in Rocket League.
Oh my god. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Pancake looking for a shot. It's going to be off the backboard now, as Taki does manage to get that 50. And as we approach this final minute, the Eagles, surprisingly, still down a goal here. They're still hunting for that equalizer. The Storm have been doing a good job of just managing to find these clears, managing to keep it out. Matt Roshi up, can't get to it. Follow-up shot, 2 players committed.
Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, again, just the double commits here in this game for the Eagles have been pretty atrocious. If they had just communicated a little bit better, if only one of them went up, they could have tried to follow that up, but instead 2 commit. They're unable to get the shot. Tekaz not able to do too much with this ball. As Teddy tries to get this one out. Again, another bump. Tekaz gets just pancake. I don't know if that was pancake getting the way of Tekaz or Tekaz rushing the rotation, but I do have to think that Tekaz has the right idea here because they need to force an opportunity. They need to get a shot. This should be it. That's wide open. Bubbly Reaper is going to tie it up, and just like that, the Storm, they had to hold on for 20 seconds, and 7 seconds into that, they get scored on.
Yeah, well, it's just they keep setting everybody on offense. That was the 3rd time they actually got caught with everybody up, and unfortunately, it wasn't a shot on net. That time, an Eagle player was there to finish a great clear by Tekaz, but the Storm.
Oh, the double tap. Teddy's AF. What? Wait, Teddy.
Teddy's?
Teddy went AFK.
Yo, he has a crown on though. It's kind of sick.
Well, that's certainly strange because. Oh, that is. Oh.
Pain.
That hurts my heart so much. I mean, it would have been in overtime, but Teddy disconnects in the last second. Oh my god.
That's unfortunate for the
in game
Storm.
3, when your opponent's on match point, you have it tied up, Teddy disconnects, the double tap goes in. That is such a feels bad man moment, and I mean, the Eagles get the 3-0, but that just leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a what could have been story, because it seemed like the Storm was really getting ramped up together there. They were all starting to play really well. It's just a couple of missed chances there. However, they need to realize that don't send everybody on offense. That person, that 3rd man watching his 2 teammates ape on offense, you got to just stay a little bit farther back and have their backs on the clear, because that's the reason you guys are getting scored on. Your guys' offense is great, but
yeah, Storm there didn't do themselves a lot of favors, and it ended up biting them in the end. And that disconnect just, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. That just, like, I hate seeing that as just a commentator, as a player as well. I would hate that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. That is our 3 games for tonight. That is all that we have. It has been a very, very fun stream. We've gone to catch. We got a game 5 in our previous series, and we did still have some close games in this one, despite the 3-0. We are going to be back on Tuesday. We're going to have more matches then, so we will catch you on Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. And that is going to do it for us. I have been Titan on Fire, joined by Itachi. Thank you very much, and we will see you Tuesday.